Good morning. Let's quickly adjust this. How are you guys doing today? I know, there was no stream yesterday. We were at a rodeo. And seeing. I'm home today, dealing with some legal stuff, some IRS stuff, which they're not answering their phone. I have to try back again later, so I'll do a stream and then try back later. I guess we're full. Making money on YouTube means I have to deal with the IRS. Since I don't have a U.S. social insurance number for taxes, I have to get some other number. Yippee! Filled. Yeah, that's right, we brought milk down. I remember this now. This is our Fendt. Nice big tractor. That's not right. Combine, grain header. Maybe that is right. It seems narrow to me. Right now. We can use the exact same GPS as we use for the combine to follow the swath. Go. Make sure I got the right screen up so I can see if I muted myself and forgot. Yeah, I don't expect anybody to come and join the video today. It's a Monday video. Nobody expects me to be here on a Monday morning. Maybe some Canadians on a long May long weekend might find me, but most people are at work today. and that's okay. I'll be playing this game anyway, so if I'm playing it, I might as well live stream it. And yes, one of the 3 J's has been missing recently, but there's good reason for that. I'm sure he'll come back when life settles down a little bit for him. Oh, there's a bale down there. It's just a U-turn. Come on. Guess I should just slow down a little bit. Almost full load. Where's our cows? There we go. Got the right GPS loaded. 24%. Oh boy. We should be able to get to the other end all the way full. Yeah, it will be at like what? Maybe 70%. It's yielding pretty darn good. Guess we got the fertilizer and pH right on this one. Lower yield up here, but parts of the field are yielding very, very well. Oh, 59%, so I was like 11% off. But if the field had yielded darker green like it did there at the bottom, it would have definitely been higher. Up here it's not yielding nearly as good as down there. Still, for the most part, better than last year's yield. Getting darker greens on the mini map here than last year's harvest. Almost full. Yeah, I feel like this would actually be fine if we had 4 players playing this. One person could run the combine, one person run the truck, another person baling, another person collecting the bales. I mean, we could hire workers in-game too, but I don't feel overwhelmed in work to be done. Our farm's still small enough that I can do it all single-handedly. If it gets big enough and people don't join on the internet, then I will hire workers. Of course, that bale's right in the way. We'll just park this here. Collect the bales and then gather rows next time. Right, we were almost full. But we're close to where we're storing our bales, so not too much work to get there. Yep, that was a good idea. Apparently that locked it up for a second. Wanted to go in cab view for a second. I forget to do that sometimes. I know some of you guys enjoy the in cab view. I think if I had a steering wheel, I would enjoy in cab view more too. But using a controller is a little difficult. One more stack here and then we'll go. Looks all purty like. Haven't knocked any of them over yet. Yet being the key word there. Back to the combine. There's our cow cam. Where's our chicken cam? Hey, there's our chicken cam. Breeze is close, we'll have to make ourselves an end row here. Really quite good time on this field with the new combine, having almost double the width of our old header. We still have that combine and header, just in case people want to join. You know, Jeff sometimes comes and joins, so there are two people playing. It's handy having two combines. But right now it's just me. If anyone does want to join, let me know. I'd have to save and quit and then restart the game on a multiplayer server, but that's easy enough to do. We'll make it to the other end of the field. It's not yielding as good over here, so maybe. Yeah, we're at 85% now. I don't. Well, it's yielding better on this end. Don't know if we'll get full. Yeah, maybe we will. It's yielding quite a bit better here. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. You can bring the truck all the way around. Go. Hey, Don. Is that what the holiday is? Victoria Day? We just always call it May Long. I didn't even look at the calendar to see what it was, but yes, I guess Happy Victoria Day. Guess it'd be Queen Victoria from back in the day. Oh no. I've done it. Alright. Let's look back up to it. Apparently, he's a little heavy. Pulling uphill. Fully loaded. Come on. Back or downhill. Let's see if we can go this way without getting stuck. No! Uh-oh. I might have done it. Oh no. Are stuck. I do wish the game would dig trenches here in real life. Like the ground would deform. First time I've been stuck with this truck. As long as we're moving, I'm not going to give up. Get it downhill if we get enough movement going. and get it unstuck. Should have backed it further downhill. Come on, do it. Get to the grass. I'm hoping the grass will be a little harder and I can ride on top of it instead of a soft yield. Guess we should buy ourselves a grain cart so that we don't have to deal with it. Come on. It's supposed to pop out on the grass. That's no good. Oh. Had the back wheels come out. Come on. Here we go. There. Okay, we're out. Whew. Try not to get stuck again. I think if we're almost full load, I will try to always park the truck in a downhill position and see if that helps. Where am I going with this? This is Barley. Just a flour mill, right? Let's make sure that there's not any other. Start on the bottom. Cereal is just oats and corn. Flour. So yeah, we'd bring barley to the flour mill. Okay. Let's do that. the front hopper. Apparently I can't switch to the back hopper until the front one is empty. And then we can open the back one. There we go. I don't know why those pallets are getting ready to fall over. It sure looks like they're gonna fall over. I stacked them really nicely, but every single time I save and quit the game and reload it, the pallets seem to be in worse shape. Right, I'm gonna hit that tree. Watch out for that tree! George of the jungle. Alright. Yikes. Totally drifted that corner. Slow down, Juan. Slow down. Trust me, I'm a professional. It's been a while since I've run Super Bees in real world. Not sure what's the best angle. Plop! Goes the weasel. What? What? I don't know. Don't listen to me, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the weasel does, but it's raining outside pretty good right now. Well, I mean, it's a light drizzle, but it is raining. Moisture is falling from the sky. It's like 14 degrees Celsius. It's quite a cool day. I'm glad we went to the rodeo yesterday. That was fun. Although we had way too much deep fried food and both of us are like, oh, our stomachs are not feeling the best. It was kind of hilarious yesterday at the rodeo. The very first contestant, very first one, came from Milo, Alberta. Jess and I both started laughing. It's like, yeah, a little funny. If it wasn't for Milo Grill, we wouldn't even know where Milo, Alberta was. And where is it? A little southeast of Calgary. Okay, let's go pick these up. I think we'll fill this up here. Yeah, we got 2 more bales to go. Yeah, definitely fill up here. Stack this again by our silos. $14 bales in each stack. I guess it makes 2 stacks, so maybe 7 bales on each stack. enough for me. All right. Three bills. Let's take a quick look at prices here. See if we should be worried about selling anything. Straw is going up in price, but not a good price. I mean, we're at 59 and best price is 89, so we're still like 30 bucks out. Sugar. Price is going up in sugar. Very good price there. Not a perfect price, but sugar is getting a very good price. Keep an eye on sugar. I like to do highlight the months that we should be watching them. It's a good mod. A stock checker mod. So, yep, keep a close eye on sugar to keep checking that. Just turn the engine off. Don't do that. Oh, good stretch. I'm hungry for something. I don't know what. I'm hungry for something. Halfway full already. Almost to the end here. Looking at the mini map. Pretty close to full there. This time we're nice and light on this hill, so we should be fine. Don't get stuck here again. It is a pretty steep hill. I guess I should have been more aware of that before getting the big rig stuck. Failed, it's stuck on there. There we go. Drop that thing. I mean, we like to complain about the physics here and there, like the stacked pallets, but all in all, the physics are pretty good in game. Even this tractor is struggling pulling up this hill. Here's Milo Girl's favorite song. Map here. There any expired soil information? Looks like that one and that one will be expiring here pretty soon. But that's about it. I mean, there's a little black here, a little black there, but that's because we've built buildings there and no longer are parts of fields. Rid of this little triangle down here. This little bit of field will be done up here, and then we'll get back to the main section. Although I'm at 72% full, which means I won't be able to make it down to the bottom, and then the pipe will be on the wrong side. Probably doesn't hurt to get a wider end row here. Pretty steep hill. Get a truck stuck again. I'm going to be full on this hill. So we should get the truck coming in from the other side? Or will I be facing down the hill by the time? Yeah, I'll be facing down the hill. Okay. That'll be okay. Some more straw bales. How was that price doing for? What were we looking for a price for? Oh, for sugar. Okay, sugar. Keep an eye on that. Hey Mac, how's it going? Pretty quiet day here on the interwebs, on the YouTubes on a Monday. But it is a holiday here in Canada. We went to a rodeo yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I decided not to live stream because I forgot to charge my phone all the way. I'm like, well, whatever. I took a couple of video clips. I don't know. I'll look at them, see if any of them are any good. It was kind of hard. I was just enjoying the event. Rodeo, we had way too much deep fried food. And breakfast was deep fried, lunch was deep fried, snack was deep fried, dinner was deep fried. At night when we want to go to bed, it's like, why are our stomachs upset? Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder. But yeah, it was fun. First time I've ever gone to a rodeo. It was a lot of fun. Some very, very, very talented riders. What did we eat? A bunch of mini donuts. My favorite was the maple bacon mini donuts. Those were good. I ate way too many of those. Had some curly fry poutine. Curly fry poutine is basically just curly fries with cheese curds and hot gravy poured on top. And then I also had a chicken burger, deep fried. What else did we have deep fried there? I guess Jess had mac and cheese. I don't think the mac and cheese was deep fried. The food trucks are just so good. And then we had deep fried pickles. They take pickles, bread them, and then deep fry them. So there's the breading on the outside's got a deep crunch to it. These pickles inside, oh, so good. So good. Deep fried pickles. Yeah, I don't really have curly fries very often, but they had deep fried poutine. Curly fried poutine. Oof, that was tasty. I decided I wanted a large one, so I ordered a large one without knowing what a large was. A large could have fed a family, let alone me. And yet I ate the whole thing anyway. Deep fried onions. Oh, like onion rings? You take these onion, yes. Jess has deep fried onion rings all the time. Yeah. Definitely something that Jess eats quite a bit. I'm not a fan of onions. Blooming onion. I don't know if I've heard of that before. Let's take a look. Oh, I've never seen that. It looks pretty cool. But I've never seen that. Hmm. Cool. I know I've never ever seen that. I don't know of any restaurants here that serve that. But that's interesting. I've never seen a restaurant in the US serve that either. Although I saw on there it said that Outback. I think we have Outback restaurants in Canada as well, but I've never gone to one. Guess I could take a look. Where did I see that? Somebody said Outback Steakhouse has them. There's a Montana's. But yeah, I don't see. Looks like in bigger cities there's Outback Steakhouses. I bet you there's one in Toronto. Because if US has it, usually Toronto has it. No, it doesn't. Interesting. So it's, yeah, that's definitely a American thing then. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. We're going on vacation in the US in a bit. We'll be in this area. Right there. Maybe we'll give that a try. See if Jess wants to try. I wouldn't have any. I don't like onions, but maybe Jess would like that. Yeah, there's a little bit difference between American and Canadian food, but it's always small, minor stuff. Like poutine is definitely a Canadian thing. Americans don't do poutine. Yeah, Canadians are very much the same way. A lot of beef. Yeah, Canada, US, very similar. US is definitely known more for their steakhouses and stuff like that. Almost like Canada is a milder version of the US. Line this up. Tricky to do this without knocking over the other bales. Yeah, with us living so close to each other, kind of get the same culture, the same foods. It'd be like you guys, Pakistan and India, very similar. There's small differences, but to an outsider, there's not much of a difference. Somebody that lives there, you would say there's huge differences, but to an outsider, very similar, right? Ah, you just said the same thing I just said. I guess we were thinking the same way. Yep, exactly. Exactly like that. Yeah, I guess we get influenced by our neighbors a lot. One big difference that I noticed between American and Canadian food is in the US, when you order something, the meal is always a bigger portion. You always get a lot more food. Your pop drinks are a lot bigger. It's like, I'll just take a medium pop drink. It's like, whoa, I said medium, not huge. That's your medium? So meals are bigger in the US. I guess explains that why the US has bigger obesity problem. It's so salty. Food is so salty. I mean, Canadian food is salty too. But I noticed in the US, very salty foods. And everything's so sweet. If you had North American bread, you would almost call it cake compared to the breads you guys have. Our bread is very, very sweet. How's our prices doing? What were we looking at? Sugar. Yeah, it's $100 up since last time I looked. An eye on that. tractor's gonna be in the way. Let's pull the truck forward. Go. Let's get the rest of this barley harvested. And we have some sorghum to harvest as well. Somebody outside skateboarding along the sidewalk in the rain. Quite pretty outside right now. The way the clouds are in the mountains is quite beautiful. Nice to get some rain. Yeah, it's raining here right now. Not like a heavy rain, it's just a light drizzle. Which for us is a lot of rain because it just keeps raining and raining and raining. It's been raining all morning, so really, really nice. And quite cool. It's been 25, 35 Celsius the last little bit, but today it's 14 degrees Celsius. Really quite cool. Hey, Kieran. Enjoying your long weekend? Is it raining down there for you guys too? Yeah, we went to a rodeo yesterday and it was just the perfect weather for a rodeo. The rain stopped, the clouds stayed, so it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it was just perfect t-shirt weather for a really fun rodeo. Also, the grounds weren't dusty. The ground was wet enough that it wasn't a dust fest. Falkland Rodeo. Quite fun. Quite fun. And even though the food was really, really good, it wasn't healthy at all. It's going to take us all week to purge that unhealthy food out of our system. Yeah, a rodeo where nobody got sunburnt or anything. It was just perfect. And it's famous enough of a rodeo that it gets televised on the Cowboy Channel. I've never heard of the Cowboy Channel, but it was being televised. Let's see what the Cowboy Channel is. The Cowboy Channel. Canadian TV channel. Interesting. Can we go to their website? So is it just you have to subscribe to the channel? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so like a lot of the cable channels will have it. Okay. Looks like, yeah, a lot of the cable channels will have so it's a cable thing. Oh man, the barrel racing was awesome. There were some stunt riders too. Oh, there was a 13-year-old girl that would ride two horses. She had one foot on the back of either of the horses, and she would control both of the horses and ride around. And she only controlled the horses with her voice and her whip by swinging her whip in certain ways or whatever, right? Not like hitting the horses, just making sounds with it. Bareback, standing on two separate horses, riding around very aggressively. That was pretty cool. But yeah, the barrel racing, man, those horses can sure move. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever gone to a rodeo, so it was kind of cool. Yeah, they had the bronco riding, they had the bull riding, they had the roping competition. And yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I imagine the training that takes to get a horse to listen to do exactly what you need it to do. Definitely a very, very skilled event. Well, let's bring this pickup to the sugar and load the sugar up. Get closer. Yes, yes, the fields on here are getting fairly large. Don't have the biggest combine yet, but we're close to the biggest combine. Come on. Oh, I'm full. Okay. That's a lot of sugar. I don't want to accidentally sell it, so we'll just park here. Take a look at the prices. That's the wrong button. Sugar. I swear it went down in price. I thought it was 37,500 last time we looked. And these pallets are going to fall over. I remember I stacked them nicely. But just kind of squish them over a bit. I stacked them nicely, but I guess every time I restart the game, I have to reload them every time, and then it doesn't like that much. Got a little bit of flour there. I know I should be jumping in the forklift to move the pallets, but I still find it so buggy. So we'll just pretend we use the forklift. And I accidentally brought way too much milk into the dairy, and now it's not accepting other product. Whoops. Alright, anyway. Back to harvesting. The hot air balloon was glitching out there for a second. Got a couple more passes to do with this. Well, we'll fill this trailer up at least this time, and then maybe a second time, but there's going to be a lot of barley coming off of this field. And this field isn't even done yet. I'm going to make it even bigger. So that's this field right here. You can kind of see where the road goes. I'm going to turn that all into this field here as well. So it's going to be a huge, huge, huge field. And the same with this field here. That's going to become a bigger field there as well. So we're going to have a lot of big, big, big fields eventually when it's all done. I've left all the rocks and trees in game because it adds that extra challenge to the fields. Sometimes I debate about removing the rocks, but I wish you could remove individual rocks. Maybe you can, I just don't know how. Probably make a bigger end row here, but well, I just have for no particular reason. I guess I should try calling the IRS again. I got a letter in the mail from the IRS stating I needed a social insurance number or a ITIN. Need an ITIN because I'm basically making money off of YouTube. So you got that to look forward to, Kirim. Kirim. There we go. Kirim. I mispronounce your name all the time. Once you start making money off of YouTube, you got to deal with the IRS. I had a letter that said that I have till April 20th. I'm like, I just got the letter in the mail. So I've got to call them and ask for an extension so that I can go get a ITIN made. So I've got to get my passport. They want my original passport sent to them, or a no, not notarized. There's a different term. A copy of it that's signed by an official, Canadian official. So I got to go do that tomorrow morning. Get a copy of my passport. But since I'm already expired with the IRS, I have to call them and get an extension on that. I talked to an accountant already. An accountant told me I'm small potatoes. And the IRS isn't going to be too worried about me. But if I don't take care of it, they could potentially put a warrant out for me. And next time I cross the border, I might not be allowed to cross the border. So supposedly a mod maker is making a huge rock picker. Nice. Be a fan of that. So yeah, once our YouTube channel start making a little bit of money, gotta do some legal stuff. Yay! I make like 170 bucks off of YouTube a month, which isn't nothing. It's not much, but it's a pain in the butt to get everything sorted out. The U.S. taxman is coming after me. Yes, 100%, even if you're Canadian. Yes, because you're making money in U.S. from a U.S. company. Yes, Kiram, you will have to deal with this when you get monetized. Every YouTuber in the world will have to deal with this when they get monetized. You don't have to pay any taxes yet until you make a certain amount of money. You're gonna have to, once you start making a certain amount of money, you have to start paying U.S. and Canadian taxes. But at that point, we're also be able to afford an accountant. No, as soon as you start making money on YouTube, you will have to declare U.S. taxes. You have to fill out the form and send it in. You don't have to pay any taxes. But if you don't, probably nothing will happen to you unless you travel to the U.S. and all of a sudden find you have a warrant for your arrest. So if you plan on going on vacation to the U.S., I would, once you're monetized, talk to your accountant and start filling out U.S. taxes. Even though you don't have to pay any taxes. How's it going, James? Isn't this too early? Well, I guess it's not that early anymore. 9:30 now. Are you still at home or are you in Vancouver? Yeah, because YouTube is a U.S. company, we have to abide by the U.S. tax laws. Okay, so you rode your bike to Vancouver last night. So did your mom-in-law give you a ride back down here, or did you come down here with your car? SUV or whatever vehicle you drove. So now you have a bike to boot around in Vancouver. Yeah, Kiram, I've actually been thinking of Rumble. I'm like, maybe I'll start a test channel on Rumble and just see how it goes. That's a Canadian company, and then you just don't have to worry about US laws. U.S. tax laws. Because Rumble is a Canadian company. Oh yeah, I heard you say something about a mudslide in Olalla. Or was that right by those cliffs where you usually see the mountain sheep? Bighorn? So many mudslides. That time of year. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's where I kind of thought it would be, but I didn't know. Because there's, a big cliff right there. If there's going to be a mudslide, rock slide, any kind of slide, that's usually the place it might be. I saw a lot of mountain goats yesterday by the usual place between Summerland and Peachland. Oh, really? So it was really quick. So you had it timed out just right, so you didn't have to wait there for a long time. The one in Summerland had me waiting quite a long time on Friday because there's so much traffic. Hiram, the U.S. taxes seems weird. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Welcome back, Mac. Here, let's try calling them again. If they answer, I will mute myself. But...
on the line while your call is completed. Long-distance charges may apply. Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service International and U.S. Residency Certification Services. To continue in English, press 1. If you are calling with questions regarding economic impact payments, otherwise known as stimulus payments, or the advanced child tax credit, please visit www.irs.gov
doesn't let me skip
for
it.
the latest information. If you are requesting an employer identification number or an entity organized outside the United States, press 1. If you have a question
Isn't
about
this
an
thrilling,
individual
internet?
identification number, also called an ITIN, press 2. If your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred. We estimate your wait time to be between 15 and 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm actually going to get through someone. Cool. Earlier, it just said that the wait time is so long to call back later. Okay, I'll just put that up there.
Be careful not to fall victim to IRS impersonation scams. The real IRS will not call, email, or text you to demand immediate payment.
Ooh, that is
more than the
such
call text is owed.
fun listening to that.
The IRS never calls asking for your credit card, debit card, or prepaid card information.
Not what I wanted.
The telephone. For more information
Oh, price is going up. It's way up now.
www.irs.gov and type in keyword tax scam. We apologize for your delay. Our customers are entered in the order received, so please don't hang up. The next available representative will be with you as soon as possible.
Well, it's at 15 minutes, so we'll give them a couple of minutes before I go to the chicken cam. Oh, we're gonna be full, aren't we?
Please allow up to 6 months from the original date of the $10.99 return, or the date you actually filed the $10.99, whichever is later, and
Can you guys hear that? I put the phone down. I'm just gonna listen to it. See when a real person shows up. Tried calling a couple of times now, so it's like all I need is an extension on my ITIN. And now you talked about blooming onions, and now you want one. Yes, yes, it is. Oh. Okay, that was easy. Oh no, Jim stole a cable from me. Did I have the keys in the cable? Yes, Kiram. Any US streaming is like that. So that they were really nice on the phone. No worries about the extension. So all I have to do is go get a certified copy of my passport, request the ITIN number, and once I have that ITIN number, then I can fill out the US taxes. I don't owe them any taxes. You have to make a lot of money before you owe them any taxes. It's just the hassle of getting that all filled out when we don't know what we're doing. So, it's alright. That was actually a nice person to talk to, so... Alright. So you just need an ITIN, and then she goes, yeah, that extension, it'll probably take 8 to 10 weeks to get it all done anyway, so... yeah, if you want to avoid the US tax crap, once you get 1,000 subscribers, just don't monetize until you have like 3,000-4,000 subscribers and you start making enough money that it's worth dealing with it. Since Jess does all our taxes, it's worth it for me. It's just a bit of a hassle. And no, we don't have to pay any U.S. taxes yet until you make like hundreds of thousands of dollars before you have to start paying U.S. taxes. But you still have to start filling out U.S. taxes every single year. And maybe not even that, but you do have to fill out forms for the U.S. tax to say that you're exempt from paying taxes. Definitely need to get an accountant involved. Luckily, my sister is an accountant. It's going to be in the way. I was running the combine, wasn't I? That was the next step. The combine. I went the wrong way. There we go. Oh, combine's empty. Okay, whatever. I thought the combine had more. Okay. The key was wedged in the boards. The lock. Oh, okay, right. Oh, right, it was a cable with a padlock. Right! I remember that cable. Yes. Yeah, I've had people say that they just ignore those YouTube American tax things, just completely ignore it. You can ignore it if you plan on never ever traveling to the USA and not making a lot of money. Because you're a small fry, they're not coming after you. Okay, enjoy your ride. I guess it's not pouring rain there. I guess it's not pouring rain here either, but it's a light drizzle here. It hasn't stopped all morning. Enjoy your ride through Vancouver. Yeah, boot around town, find some cool places to go visit. So, James, all 3 of your bikes are registered now after all? 3. Both of your bikes are now registered. Obviously, Crafting Spirit's bike is not registered. My bike's registered. At least one of yours is. I might have to take the Rebel for a ride then. The Rebel is the lower horsepower one, right? Or is the Rebel the higher horsepower? I don't know. I don't know which bike is what. The white one? Why wouldn't you want to ride the Rebel to... Okay, so it is right. Why wouldn't you want to ride the Rebel to the coast? The Rebel sits a lot closer to the ground too, right? Oh yeah, you said you were going to go for a bike ride. I should stop asking questions about the bike. Okay. Makes sense. The Rebel would definitely be more comfortable with passengers though. Do some mental gymnastics here to go. Which way do I want the truck to be facing to back the trailer up the right direction? You see how I'm squiggling left and right? If you ever see a Super Bee backing up in real life, that's exactly what the truck will be doing. The big rig will be squiggling left and right. If the weather's nice, I'll maybe take the Rebel out, as long as the Jeff isn't using it. Give Jess a ride on it. Let's go to Tickleberries or something. Let's see how she feels about riding bike as a passenger. Maybe if I can get her addicted as a passenger, she might want to get her own license. And, well, then I have to buy 2 bikes. Darn, this might be expensive. Careful what I wish for. Anyway, go enjoy your ride. Enjoy your Victoria Day ride. Alright, so since I've taken care of the IRS now I have to go get my passport figured out tomorrow morning. Fill out the form, send it in to the IRS, and then I'm good. Cool. One step done. I would do it today, but obviously all the offices are closed, being holiday. And the boss said that our loads are being kind of slow right now. So I told him, well, I might as well just take an extra day off if the loads are a little slow and figure it all out right now. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the laws, how all the tax stuff works. When I talk to my sister, the accountant, she just goes, it's not a big deal, except for the fact that as we start making more money, the U.S. wants to track. The U.S. has a very complicated tax law system. The U.S. tracks where all their money goes. So because money is leaving the USA, we are getting paid from YouTube in the US going to Canada. The IRS wants that money tracked. We don't have to pay income tax on that money until it reaches a really large number due to free trade and tax treaties and all that stuff. But the second you start making money from the US, you do have to track it. So it's not super scary or anything, it's just a nuisance. Just a nuisance. There is a gray area though that there might be laws written for in the future. What if I'm shooting a video of me driving in the US of A? Is that working in the US? You could make a point that it is. I am working in the US, even though I'm on vacation and just shooting video. Definitely a little bit of a gray area. Now, as far as my trucking videos, not a big deal. I am working in the US already for my company, so that's not a big deal. But when I go down there on vacation, shooting a YouTube video on that road trip could be considered working in the US. So that you have to be definitely careful of. Basically, nobody wants a single penny to slip through the cracks. The tax man wants his money. And yet the biggest corporations in the US don't pay a dime of taxes. It's the small guys that have to pay all the taxes. How we doing? How we doing? Sugar. Yeah, definitely another $100 up. We're getting there. This field's almost done. Also getting there. Yeah, we've been monetized for what 2 years now? I think 2 years, and only now we're starting to get the letters, and it's all audit like they initiate all this, right? So as soon as you're monetized, um, YouTube sends you the legal paperwork you need to fill out. Um, it's really pretty straightforward and easy to figure out. And for me, it's just I'm away from home. I'm a long haul trucker. I didn't get the mail until it's already expired, so that added a little extra wrench in there. So I just had to make the phone call to the IRS to go, hey, could you extend this deadline? And they're like, yep, not a problem. Because it takes 8 to 9 weeks to process the ITIN anyway. So if you send it in a couple of days late, not a big deal. So it's all been fairly straightforward so far. But enough to go, oh, I have to learn new stuff. Having said that, we also fill out our own taxes. Like, well, Jess does all our own taxes, so um, it's extra stuff to learn. If you pay for somebody else to do your taxes, well, then it'll be fairly easy. But just let the tax man, whoever does your taxes, let them figure it all out. The fact that we do our own taxes adds an extra little wrench to it. Yes, they fill. Yes, yes, they send all the legal tax forms you need. YouTube, once because you're an employer of YouTube, YouTube will send you those tax forms that like a Canadian. We have T4s up here, right? Whatever their equivalent down there in the U.S. is, they send you all of that stuff. And whoever fills out your taxes, you just give them that form and then you're done. I'm sure your accountant would probably charge a little extra to fill out the US stuff as well, but so it's not difficult, it's just a little bit extra work. It's a very strange shaped rock, isn't it? wonder if these rocks are based on real rocks that somebody found in nature. I'd assume so. So I'm assuming somewhere in the real world there's a rock like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, YouTube does all the forms. You don't have to track any of the stuff yourself. No. Nope. It's all automated. Simple, easy. Yep, and you'll need that for your Canadian taxes because you're making money from the US. When you're monetized by YouTube, you get those tax forms and you put those into your Canadian taxes. So that's all really easy and straight, really super straightforward. Yep, even though we don't make a lot of money off of YouTube, I still fill it all out for the tax man. I can tell you exactly how much money I made off of YouTube. Go to analytics. Revenue. Last year, if this ever loads, there we go. The last year I made $1,760.51. Now, of course, this channel here that we're playing, like this channel hasn't made a dime. It's the other channel that's making the money. And 40% of that income is members. These people. The people that are literally paying me money for my channel to get the bonus videos on the weekends. So 40% of the money I make is from these people. The 60% is from ads. Those are the people that have hit the join button on the other channel. So if I only had ads, I would have quite a bit less money than that. Yep, ads and members are what brings in all the money. In live streams, you can get super chats. Some money comes in there from people doing a super chat, but I've had one super chat ever, so. And YouTube pays out monthly as long as you've made over $100. They pay out monthly. If you didn't make $100, they'll save it up for next month, and then pay you out once you have over $100 in the account. But at this point, I'm getting a monthly check from them. But barely. Last month, April was $116.22. March was $122.01. February was $114.89. January was $132.61. So December, though, I made $169.32. So December was pretty good. Yeah, if you guys ever, like, nobody wants to ever talk about this on YouTube, like how much money they make. Everybody's always so private about how much money they make and how they make it. It's like, I don't care if people have questions. I am more than willing to share how my analytics look. I would open the analytics page on my other channel. I just don't know what that would do to us being logged into this channel right now. Would that kill the live stream? I'm not sure what that would do. Since this channel is not monetized, there's no point of going to the analytics screen. Yep, new things can be scary. You are right. Yep. Yeah, it's actually fairly easy to get, to fill out all the stuff to get monetized. And it gets direct deposited to your bank account. Yeah, at the rate you're going up. Yep. But it really, with the algorithm, it can really screw around with you. Like um, the other channel, I didn't think was going to be monetized for a long time yet. But then COVID hit, and all of a sudden my channel did really, really well for about a year and a half. And that got me to the point where I was monetized, and was like, I'm gonna be rich. I'm like, at that point I was going, by the end of 2022, I'm gonna have 3,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden it just all went away, and now my subscriber count is just slowly going up again. But for a little bit there, all of a sudden there was this crazy spike, which got me monetized a lot quicker than I thought I would be. And then I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna have a lot of money coming in here very soon. I'll be able to quit my job and I'll be a YouTuber. Oh no, never mind. The pandemic ended. I'm not making money after all. But still, I am making some money thanks to that, so I benefited off of the pandemic. So there can be spikes and lulls unexpectedly. I'm not even sure where I am with subscribers on the other channel. I know it's over 2,000. I was expecting it to be 3,000 at the beginning of this year, and that was way off. 2,688. So definitely way off. Yeah, exactly what, like, I start with, not as soon as I monetized, but shortly after I got monetized, I started tracking money, how much I spend on cameras and laptop, and if I go fuel, extra trips for a YouTube video, track all of that, and how much money is coming in. The channel is right now $4,100 in debt, so I'm still spending more money into the hobby than is coming out, but I am putting less money into the hobby, right? So today we harvested barley. Barley? Why does that word sound wrong? Isn't that what I'm harvesting? Isn't that a word? My brain's gone dumb. That's a thing, right? Barley. I harvested barley. In fact, we're still harvesting barley here. See? Barley. There we go. That is a word. So we were harvesting barley. We also got some sorghum to harvest once we got the barley finished. Sorghum is right here across this road. So once the barley's finished, we'll get that. It's a small field of sorghum, but we'll get that harvested as well. And I think we'll save a good chunk of that sorghum as chicken feed. And the other thing I do is I track how much time it takes me to make a video, the amount of time it took me to record the video, the amount of time it takes me to edit the video, and then how much money I made on that, to see how much money I make hourly. And it's between $2 and $3 an hour I'm getting paid for YouTube on the other channel. So I'm rich. So yeah, it doesn't make a lot of money, but it's potential to grow more, right? So I don't think I'm entertaining enough to be a professional YouTuber, but maybe someday I'll make enough money I can retire and just do YouTubing. I guess I wouldn't be retire, but you know, but make a living off of YouTube. I'd be okay if I didn't. I'd be okay if I could do semi-retirement work half the year and YouTube half a year. I'd be okay with that too. You're trying to find some variety of grapes to plant on your rooftop. Did all the other grapes die on you? The 4 expensive ones that you bought? Or did any of those survive? I know for sure last time we talked, I think 1 died, but... do the watch list trick. I love that. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to support your favorite YouTuber, go to any of our channels, find a playlist. So here, let's see. Kiram, do you have a playlist? I don't know why I hit that. New window. Really? I'm live? Why would YouTube be telling me that I'm live? Yeah, if you... Okay, apparently... not that easy. There we go. Here we go. If you ever have a favorite YouTuber and want to support them, go to their playlist, click one, and then just let it play there in the background. It'll go through all the videos. It'll go through every single... This is loading really slowly. But it'll go through every single one of these videos and play all of them. And that'll be literally hundreds of hours of watch time that you just gave your favorite YouTuber, which is huge, huge, huge. Let's give you a thumbs up on that one too. Huge for the algorithm, because if you give us 100 hours of watch time, the more people that do that, the more people get told that, hey, here's a video you might enjoy watching. So put up a video in the background, walk away, do some house chores and stuff, and keep the videos playing in the background. That's the best thank you can give any of your favorite YouTubers. Yeah, watch time is the best gift you could give anyone. We always say do the thumbs up, share, and subscribe, and hit that join button, but none of that matters as much as watch time. Even if you skip the ads, watch time is important. I prefer you guys not skip the ads, but you guys skip the ads, you guys skip the ads, because honestly, I skip a lot of ads myself. And I also don't put ads in the middle of my videos. I only put ads at the beginning and at the end of the videos. I find videos with ads in the middle so annoying, I very often leave. If there's maybe only one ad after an hour in the middle, fine. I'm okay with that. Having an ad every hour, if it's a long video, no problem. Even every half hour. But the people that do every 5 minutes there's an ad, I'm out. It doesn't matter how interesting your video is, I'm out. Yep, the number of viewers, the number of subscribers, really the number of subscribers means nothing. It's the amount of watch time that matters. The only reason subscribers matter is the more subscribers we have, the more options we have as YouTubers. So once we have 1,000 subscribers, we can monetize. We can start making money on the channel. But you have to get 1,000 subscribers for that. So that's the only reason 1,000 subscribers matters. After 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers doesn't make a difference. 3,000 subscribers probably doesn't make a difference. I don't know yet. But subscriptions isn't the biggest thing either. It is watch time. The more people spend time watching your videos, the more YouTube pushes your videos to other people. Because YouTube goes, oh, some people are finding this interesting. Let's see if there's other people out there that might find it interesting. Let's suggest this video to other people. You have a RDP that is on 24/7. Just put playlist on there. What's a RDP? I don't know what a RDP is. Just remember one thing, if you guys have internet caps, putting on a live stream to watch 24/7 might cap your internet, so careful about that. I just drove right through that bale. So that's my only heads up. Make sure you don't have caps on your internet, and if you do have caps on your internet, don't watch so much that you cap yourself out and get throttled. Having said that, if you're not really paying attention, just right. Just go to the little gear, remote desktop protocol. I'm muted, okay, good. Go to the little gear and turn quality to just 10 or 140p. It's blurry, unwatchable really, but if you're just going to have watch time, you can do that. And did you know, if you go playback speed 2 times, we still get counted as if you watched it at 1 time speed. So if you're not actually watching it, turn the quality to the lowest and playback speed to the highest. If you do playback speed at 2 times and watch 1 hour, it counts as if you watched our channel for 2 hours. So it's a remote desktop protocol. I'd never heard of that before. I'm not sure what you would use it for. Yes, so 2 times speed watch speed will still count as full watch time. So you're not doing, if you want to watch a video a little quicker, like some people talk really slow, I go 1.2 or whatever percentage watch speed, the YouTuber still gets watch time. I saw the one YouTuber recorded all his videos and then slowed them all down so that he'd be talking really slow. To watch at normal time, you have to hit the 2x. So he gets so much more watch time because of that trick. I'm like, okay, that's a nifty trick. Be annoying, but it's a nifty trick. Slow down your video so people have to watch it at 2x, and you get a lot more watch time. Oh, so you use it to download games and stuff like that? Oh, okay. Okay, so basically you have slower internet. At your brother's place you have high-speed internet, so download the stuff there, throw it onto a flash drive or a hard drive, portable hard drive, and then bring it over to your place. That makes sense. Let's fill these up here. Didn't think I had them all the way full. How about that one? Okay, that one's all the way full. Oh yeah, yeah, you can watch movies through that. Yep, that makes sense too. On Saturday, Yes and I watched The Mandalorian Season 3, the whole season in one day. The whole season watched in one day. It was our potato day. And then yesterday was our go out and do stuff day, and thank goodness we did it yesterday. We were debating to do it on Sunday or Monday, and because today's a holiday. Today it's raining so much that it's like, yep, glad we did it yesterday. Ah, I see. So you gotta be sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, as far as the non-official stuff, my point of view always is, if you give me a legal way to watch your content at an affordable price, at a reliable consistency, I will always pay for your stuff. But if there's no way to do it at a financially reasonable price, have at it. Find a way to watch it. Company's best way to reduce piracy is charge a reasonable price for your stuff and people will just go buy it. Because they bet if it's a reasonable price, the quality is always better on the official site. Don't rob us and we won't rob you. That's my feeling on it. No. I'm a fan of rain. I'm not complaining about the rain. The forest fires that we have in northern Alberta right now are scary bad, and if Alberta's having that many forest fires in spring, we are screwed for forest fires in BC later on in the summer when our dry season hits. We are in a lot of trouble if we don't get a lot of rain, so we too are praying for rain. The rain is causing mudslides, closing roads, But we would much, much, much rather have that than forest fires. Yeah, that's where you need a VPN, so you can say that, hey, I live in the US, so I can watch the videos that the US people get to watch, right? You need, yeah. And I guess Netflix has made it so that they can detect VPN now or something like that. Oh. You got Netflix on your TV. Got it. So, can't you watch that Netflix on your computer though? Because whenever we've got Netflix accounted, we've just watched it on our computer. You guys hear that there's companies that are making TVs that they're going to give away for free now? You can get a free TV, but there's a second screen underneath the main screen that just shows advertisements the whole time. It has a camera that watches you and collects data. It's going to be very interesting to see how that company does. Having said that, that TV wouldn't collect more data from you than people fill out all these surveys on Facebook and stuff. It's like, you guys have given away all your personal information already. So yeah, free TVs, as long as they can push their advertisements on their screen on the bottom. I suspect they're going to do well. We'll see. I suspect they're going to do well. Because, yeah, honestly, people have already given away all their personal information, so... yeah, should be interesting. And I don't think the camera's like recording you. I think the camera's going to be just watching for when there's somebody in the room and what type of person is in the room, what's your skin color, what age you are, what kind of ad to be pushing on that TV at that time. So the camera's to decide what kind of ads to push to you. That'll be the most effective so that they make the most money. Yeah, yeah. It's just not a... anyone that doesn't think that we've lost our privacy through our browsers and stuff. We've already given away all of that stuff, like what games we play, what videos we watch, all of that stuff is in a database that they know all of that already. If you don't want your privacy stolen, just don't turn on a TV or a computer if you're really actually concerned about it. Only one more bale. One more bale and then this is full. Let's go stack this one as well. Oh, okay, yep. See, storing people's information like that is very beneficial, right? You already have all that information. You don't have to ask for it again. You don't have to. It's good for both you and the customer. So yeah, I think storing people's data is beneficial as long as it's done in the way that you promised it would be stored. If you said you're going to store it this way and we'll never send you spam mail and then go and do it anyway, that's when I think it's deceitful. But if you say, hey, we're collecting this data from you, it's in the terms and service rules, this is what we're collecting from you and this is why we're collecting it, and then follow those rules, I'm fine with it. Oh, really? People asked you to buy that database off of you. Interesting. I'm pretty good with my online security. None of my websites I go to, all the accounts, none of them have the same password. They're all long, complicated passwords. I can't remember a single one of my passwords, but they're all there. I changed the password. Changed all my passwords this year already. That way, if ever one of my accounts gets hacked, I've only lost the one account and not every account. Oh, so delivery drivers and stuff have a phone that won't show the customer's phone number. Interesting. Like, that's a good idea, but that's really interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Price is still going up. Okay, so basically that database just disappeared when you sold the restaurant because you didn't want to be responsible for that database to get out. It's a good idea. I like that idea. Almost done. Barley's almost all harvested. We got a lot of barley out of this. Shows we have money up there. Do we actually have money? We do. I paid off the loan. Cool, we have real money in the bank. I don't know in real world. In game here. I don't know if it says. It looks like wheat is more expensive than barley. And oat is even more expensive. Apparently a lot more money in oat. In the game anyway. I'm guessing that the game prices are based on real life prices, but I'm not a farmer and don't know. Go. Barley is finished. far as me, like, I just try to plant as many crops as I can just to get a mix of different stuff. It's more fun that way, having different crops, but I'm sure if I looked into it and see which one makes more money, I could make more money in the game, but oh, this isn't even all fit in there, is it? Nope, trailer's full. Oh, we'll have to put a little bit barley in the next truck. Just gonna park this out of the way here. Real life, I have never delivered logs. Never done logs. Lots and lots of lumber when they're cut into 2x4s or 2x8s or 1x10s, whatever size. I've done lots and lots and a lot of lumber, but not logs. Yeah, those logging truck drivers are crazy driving up in our mountains on these tiny little roads at full speed. It's a little crazy. It's a dangerous job. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? One hopper empty. Are you watching a logging video? Yeah, Vancouver Island does quite a bit of logging. I mean, not nearly as much as the rest of BC, but logging happens on Vancouver Island for sure. you get auto blocked. Oh. It's called Big Timber. Is that the name of the YouTube channel? Let's see if it pops up. Netflix TV show. Netflix, Big Timber. So, that show. Except I made my settings garbage. Playback speed, okay. Cool. I've never heard of it. Maybe look into it, see if I can find a way of watching that. Put it on my list when I do get Netflix again. Looked like they had 3 seasons out already. Put this on the back trailer. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with Canada passing a new law about so Canada has a law for TVs, TV and radio, that a certain percentage of everything we see and hear on TV and radio has to be Canadian made, Canadian content. They passed a new law that states that any internet content should be underneath that same law. So now, when I go watch YouTube, the law doesn't take into effect until fall of this year. When I watch YouTube videos, I should be suggested a lot more Canadian videos. Suggested a lot more Canadian content. It'll be interesting what that does for my channel, seeing I am a Canadian content maker. Will I get more viewers, more subscribers? Because of that new law? It's going to be interesting. I'll definitely get more Canadian subscribers, but will I get less subscribers from the other side of the world? Will I get less Asian and Eastern and European subscribers? Hopefully I don't get less of other subscribers. Hopefully I just get more Canadian. I don't know. Should be interesting. Let's pull that back up. There we go. I'm gonna go pressure wash this thing and do a grease job on everything. Get it ready for next time. Post my videos on Facebook. I do every now and then, but not very often. What? Again? See, every now and then grass just grows in the middle of nowhere for no reason. Where'd that grass come from? There was always a road there. I don't quite understand why it does that every now and then. Say just a few words in. Oh, say some East Indian words. East Indian, not East Indian. Eastern words that are in Hindi or yeah. Even if I just say hi in those, I guess I need to learn. I need to learn a little bit of Hindi. Or a little Punjabi. Only $2,000. I don't have that much money. Well, I guess we're going into debt just to do an oil change. So I have a question for you then. I only know one word. I think it's Punjabi, I don't even know. What does Maracho mean? I'm sure it's a bad swear word. I probably pronounced it completely wrong too. Ah. Is it MFer? Got it. That makes sense. Kind of sounds that way. Yeah. I hear that on the spammer videos, going after spammers. I'm like, it sounds like it's a swear word. Okay, so it's pronounced kind of the same way in multiple languages. Fair enough, because all the languages in that area kind of have the same root language, right? So it makes sense. The mother language was the same back in the day. Just like English used to be German. German and English are the same language, just separated over years. Spanish and French are the same language, just separated over years. guess what, guys? I am getting hungry. Oh, really? So I didn't know that all these languages are the same language. Just so it's more like the same language with a different dialect, right? You say some words slightly different. It's like an accent. How long have I been streaming? Ah, 3.5 hours. Yeah, I should probably take a break. It's a long time to be streaming. If I must what? I am hungry. Jess is in the background going, are you hinting that I'm like, yeah, I do want food, but I don't need it right now. I just need a break from streaming. It's been a while. I'm gonna stack this up over here. Call it a day. Are you recovering from our fun day yesterday? Still? Thanks for another fun conversation. I thought today we would have a completely dead channel where nobody would watch, and I had quite a few people come in, so thanks. Appreciate that. It says I got 32 views, so not too bad. Yes, pink of health to you, Kiram. Go away, Kiram. We're leaving. You need to go away. You don't go. I'm back as we're saying goodbye. Oh yeah. Okay, you're lurking. You knew what you were doing. I do a lot of lurking. Very often I'm doing other stuff where I can't. Well, now, James, I thought you were on a bike ride. Yes, in Vancouver on a bike ride. Yeah, no. Who are you guys? Screw all of you. You guys aren't nice. You're looking online for a place to buy. Oh, you don't have any ear plugs, and you're riding and going, it's loud out here. Well, just don't rev up your bike so much. Just get earplugs. Just look for any Princess Auto or Home Hardware in your area. Anyway, I am going to bail out of here, so thank you guys. Let's minimize that. Here, I'll show you guys the people that have hit the join button on the other channel if you want your name to show up on the end of these. It seems like there's more and more white space around this. If one of you guys want to hit enter and buy me a coffee every month, it's only 99 cents a month. You can have your name on here. Yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, it's perfectly fine with not. Like I said, the best gift you guys can ever give any of us YouTubers is watch time. So go hit that playlist and go watch a whole bunch of videos. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.